Hi, welcome. I'm Andy and this is Investing Book Highlights. I started reading investing books 2 years ago. I took it to heart when I learned that the best investors in the world read, and they read a lot, and they read a variety of different topics. Investing Book Highlights is here to help investors read books different to the ones constantly recommended, though some of those I have read too. So when I read a book, I get out my yellow highlighter and I highlight what I think are important sentences or passages. Some books I'll highlight a lot of passages, some books I'll highlight only a few, and some books I don't make any highlights at all. Highlighting when you read is something I definitely recommend. The Barefoot Investor was the first investing book I read. Written by Scott Pape in 2017, it has yearly edition updates, and I purchased the 2018 edition on January 14, 2019. It has 296 pages and I made highlights on 118 pages. The outline of this book is set up a budget, cut up your credit cards, pay off debt, save up 3 to 6 months of expenses as an emergency fund, save for a house, contribute more to a retirement fund and invest. The first highlight is from page 91, Debt is Slavery. In the book, Scott's viewpoint about debt is that most people have it and that most people need to get rid of it. And it's easy to see why debt is so prevalent. People want things now. What people don't realise is how big of a hole they dig themselves when what they want now is purchased with debt. The concept of the future self paying the price for the now would be foreign to most people. If you want something, save for it. And if you can't afford it, don't go into debt just to have it. The second highlight is from page 9. Most people can get themselves financially sorted in 1 year, then go on to become financially successful in 6 years. It was good to read that from Scott's experience of working with thousands of people, that they can get themselves financially sorted in just 1 year. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that debts will be paid off in 1 year, or that 6 months of expenses will be saved, or that they'll have $1 million portfolio. What it does mean is that financial wellness can be started, begin to form, and then be well on its way to success. The final highlight I'm going to discuss, which is on page 139, is Warren Buffett, the world's greatest investor. This was the first time I consciously heard the name Warren Buffett. I had heard his name in the news and in the Forbes Rich list, but this was the first time I was conscious of it, and it changed my life. I began reading about him, I started reading investing books, I started listening to finance podcasts, I started watching finance videos on YouTube, I began investing in companies, and finally I created my own YouTube channel to help other beginner investors on their path of investing reading, all from reading the name Warren Buffett. Thank you, Scott Pape, for writing The Barefoot Investor. In each video, I'll tally up the cost of the books I've read, and as this was book 1, the total cost is $24.99, and that's in Australian dollars. To help build this channel, please click like and subscribe. And if you read The Barefoot Investor or a book like it, what highlights stood out to you in the one you've read? Leave a comment or question below and I'll be sure to follow up. And I hope your day is full of highlights.